Hello and welcome back to Banished! Ladies and gentlemen, today is gonna be part 3 of our Banished Let's Play. It is early spring number 10, and it's currently snowing, which is a bit of an issue, to be honest. It's not great. Not great that it's currently, there's some lying snow, because my farmers are out currently, sowing the fields, which is bad, because I don't know how well the crops are gonna do in this weather. It's, I assume, about to tick over to, well, it might tick over to regular spring soon, there we go. I don't know how well my crops are gonna do this year, but we are sitting on plenty of food, so I can't imagine it's gonna be too much trouble. We're looking at 1 laborer at the moment. We do have 9 people in school, though, so hopefully they'll come out of school soon and become laborers, because, you know, I would really appreciate it if that was a thing that they would do. But I'm sure we'll see. Ah, there we go. What is that? Kayla? I don't know. I'm not even gonna try. Some of the names. Now that one is Alphon. Alphon is a laborer. Congratulations to Alphon on his new job. Hopefully he is going to enjoy it. Now what I am going to do is, I think I'm going to come in here and lay out space for another farm. So sort of just up to there and up to there as well, I think could be a decent little farm. We'll go ahead and just remove that. Is that how do I remove a bit of there we go. That's how you remove roads. So that's gonna be a small farm in there. We just had a couple more laborers come through as well, which is beautiful, beautiful stuff. We are gonna need some builders set to work on those roads, so we'll do that. And I'm thinking it might, yeah, it's gonna be time to get another couple of houses. So I think I'll fill out some of this space just back here with houses. Although what I think I'd like to do first is maybe just continue this little road over to there, because I think that might be a good idea. So if we just get that into that space, and we can also just remove all of the resources inside of that little road as well. So that's going to make it a little bit easier for the construction. And that will, of course, give my my laborers a little something to do. Now, looking at food, we are still okay. You have a 93% yield. It's late summer, though. So I'm going to tell you guys to start harvesting, because you really should be already. So, yeah, they're harvesting as well. So hopefully we can get these harvests in. It is early autumn, which can be tricky for the crops. I don't think we're going to have too many problems. I am just a little concerned for the crops. And I do sincerely hope my my farmers can deal with that. So, let's go ahead and start throwing some wooden houses into this space. We can get just a couple of them sort of back here a little bit. We'll go for 3 to start with. And I think I'd also like to bring a little road down through here. So just straight down through the middle, and I'll do one just there as well, so that we can double it up and have a nice big road going down there. Now let's have a little look. What would be considered one of the busiest areas at the moment? I guess the area around the market would be pretty busy. So I might go ahead and upgrade that to a stone road. I don't think it's faster. Yeah, I don't think it is actually faster than the regular road. I think it is just an aesthetic thing, so maybe I won't do that. Maybe there's not much point in doing that. Now, we were pretty close to 12,000 food there, which is very exciting stuff. That's always good to see. My 1 builder is working on these houses as well, which is good. We have, what was it? Jeandrew? I believe it was Jeandrew. He's the 28-year-old herbalist, married, I assume, to 43-year-old fisherman Melvi. Okay, well, Jeandrew is fair enough. I'm sure he's happy. I wonder when they're going to be expecting, though. That's my question, because they've moved into their own place. They're gonna have a kid. Is what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. I'm just waiting. I want to see what the child of Jandru ends up being called, because with a name, you've got a lot to live up to when your father is called Jandru. So we're gonna see what that child is gonna be called. I also think it might be an idea to get another farm in here. Alternatively, we could very well go ahead and get another pasture. Why was I about to go? Another pasture. Another pasture for my sheep. Another pasture could be an idea to put in here. It might just be a bit small though, which kind of makes me think I probably could have just went there and done that. I'm pretty sure, like, yeah, I could do 9 by 20. I could do 11 by. Yeah, I could have done 11 by 20, which could have been interesting. They still haven't had a child. Okay, okay. Fair enough. I mean, no pressure. I'm just curious. That's all. That is all. And also, when Fredo the laborer died, damn. I don't like it when the laborers drop dead, because I need them to. Hey, Mikal. Okay, I'm just. These names, man, these names. Let's get another farm set up here. 10 by 11. It's gonna do the job, I'm sure. What is my builder? Oh, my builder's probably doing this, right? I have no idea. What is the builder's current job? Because I know the builder's gonna have to do the roads and all that. Child named Cole has been. Hold on a minute. They still haven't had a kid. Their neighbors have popped out one right away. Their neighbors have been there for 5 minutes. That's impressive. So what do we want in here? I'm gonna say another bunch of peppers, I reckon, and I'll get 2 more farmers on that. So hopefully we can make that happen. Someone's homeless. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why is Lawana homeless? Huh. That's interesting. Have you, like, been kicked out of somewhere? I don't know why you're homeless. We have a few homes. We might need to get a boarding house. I guess. I mean, a boarding house is going to stop them from being homeless, which seems like a good idea to me. So I guess giving them somewhere to live might be an idea. Could also put the boarding house down this way, but that is our specifically built forest, so maybe we don't want to do that. Can I get it in there? Oh, I can get the boarding house down on the other end of the farms. Yeah, let's do that. That looks kind of nice. It doesn't matter if it looks nice, but it looks kind of nice, so that's fine. I don't understand why this farmer's homeless, though. There's actually a couple of homeless people. I'm really confused by this. What happened? Why have I got 2 homeless people? I honestly have no idea what's going on there. They still haven't. I mean, Jandru's 31 now. Come on, Jandru. I want to see what your kid's gonna be called. Hopefully something hilarious. I'm honestly hoping. Anyway, we have this new farm. It is slowly growing crops. I don't know if it's actually going to manage to grow all that many crops. This thing is being built, which is great news. I reckon we probably could. We probably could expand and get a few more houses than I usually feel comfortable doing. Just because, I mean, honestly, we have enough food, I think, to support a small / reasonable population boom. And I don't necessarily want one of my own people living in the boarding house. The boarding house is more for nomads. When nomads decide to move in, they will, or when nomads ask to move in and you approve it, they'll go straight to the boarding house. The boarding house just means that they have somewhere to go, and then you build the housing for them. Still nothing. Still nothing. Come on, Jandru. No pressure, but there's There's almost 100,000 people waiting for you, mate. We're also almost at capacity for produced goods. So we're gonna want to look into getting a few more of those. Now, I do know for a fact that placing a storage barn down by the farms is a way to make things quite efficient. It means that your farmers don't have to run all that far to store the produce. That said, I don't know if I really want to do that. I mean, in a sense, it's kind of cool. In another, it's further for my people to run. Although, I guess the distribution for food and all that stuff is the market. So if I have more vendors, then perhaps it doesn't matter how far away the storage barn is. I guess we'll go with that logic. We'll go with the logic that it doesn't matter how far away it is as long as you actually have a market. So we'll hopefully get that built nice and quickly. We are still waiting on this being built. I do obviously need 18 builders. Oh boy, why do I need 18? Oh yes, the houses. Okay, well here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna say that the priority is the storage barn. So get that done as quick as you possibly can, please. We are at capacity. We're at 15,000 food and growing. So if me builders could finish this... Oh, who's dead? Someone's dead. Okay, that's fine. They still haven't... Maybe they're not gonna. Maybe that's just not meant to be. I mean, obviously, like I said, no pressure on them. I just wanted to see the name. I guess we'll leave them alone for the time being. So this is now functional. And will be perfectly capable of storing foods. These guys were doing some harvesting, but the crops died because of the snow. Which is completely fine. You're still homeless. We still have one homeless person. Can I maybe say up the priority on this, please, to actually get it done? There we go. So no one's homeless. We have 2 people living in here. A builder and a laborer. We'll go ahead and set the priority to be nice and high on this particular house, so it can be done a little bit quicker. I really should have set that one, but that's fine. But if we can get a house done, we can move these guys out of the boarding house and into an actual house. Which seems like a pretty good idea. I'm pretty sure the boarding house, yeah. Oh, it's just inside the market radius, which is fine. So that's not so bad. Pretty sure there should be no one. Yeah, there's no one living in there anymore. Which is fine. We should see, yeah, a bunch of couples now living in the new houses, which is fine as well. They will all be having kids fairly soon, so we are going to see a little bit more demand. No, they still haven't. We are going to be seeing a little bit more demand from my farms to produce food, but we are sitting on 16,000. I think we went up by 1,000 during winter, so I don't really think we're going to have too much trouble when it comes to actually producing food. I reckon we're going to be okay. Looking at this, though, I think we are going to need to, perhaps, number one, increase the clothing limit to 75. Oh, a laborer died. Oh, boy. Then the tools limit's already 75. I think the fuel limit's going to have to go up to about 750. Just to make sure we always have enough firewood. Looking this way, the forester is doing all right with wood. We could do with a little bit more, I think. But I reckon we'll manage. The teacher died. Oh, damn, that sucks. We're going to want to get a couple of those builders set to laborers just in case anyone else drops dead. That way they are nicely and automatically replaced. Katsy has become a laborer. Angela May has become a laborer. A child named Haliana was born. I don't think this is gonna happen. Where are you? Oh yeah, you're out fishing. Then I like that they're both fishermen. I like that they both have that job. It's kind of adorable in a way. It's like they met on a beautiful sunset whilst on the fishing pier. Their eyes locked. And then they... Never mind. Oh. Oh, that romantic story. Oh yeah, there's 4 kids right away. That romantic story, whilst I guess arguably still romantic, was about to get very grown up very quickly. As Xandru and his future wife immediately get down to business, is what we're gonna say. And not in the Mulan sense of the way, in the 50 Shades of Grey kind of way. Anyway, moving on. I do believe the tailor and the blacksmith are doing excellent work, which is good stuff. We're still at 15,000. My God, 15,000 food is just ridiculous. It really is just all sorts of silly. I don't know. I think... Oh, a farmer died. I do think I want to get another pasture. I want to get more sheep. Because, they're kind of useful to have. And we, yeah, I just, oh no, Faustine! Faustine died! Not Faustine! Oh God, I'm just worried about Xandru coming up. There's no one to continue his legacy. That's why I'm worried. There's no one to continue Xandru's legacy. I'm also thinking I'm going to clear out some of this. What's the radius on all of you? So yeah, I'd be pretty much safe to clear out pretty much all this space next to the fishing dock. So let's just start removing resources up that way. And, sort of there as well. Just get rid of all of it, really. To clear out some space for future development, is my thinking. So we'll get all of that done. We probably could look into chopping out some stuff around here as well. I am slightly considering wasting some resources and putting a forester's lodge right in the middle of the town, so we have some trees mixed in with the houses, but we don't really have the space, so I don't think there's much point. We also don't have that many students, so we don't really have that many future, Jesus, we are almost at max storage again. How do we do this? Good lord. Maybe I should just put a cap on the amount of food we produce. We don't need this much. That said, having this much is kind of fun. So, you know, it's a sense of security, you know? We have this much food, we really don't need to worry about a bunch of people dying. Well, we kind of do, but in another sense, we really don't need to worry about a bunch of people dying. What I will do, I think, is continue this little dirt road down here. Just double it up for the sake of aesthetics. Might get done eventually. We are going to need a builder. So we'll get that done. This area has been cleared out really nicely. I'm honestly amazed that we are reaching this capacity in autumn. We're not reaching it at the height of summer during harvest. We're reaching this capacity well after harvest. And it seems to mostly be down to this fishing dock, and I assume the gatherer. Or the gatherers, who are doing an amazing job. It's really cool. It is really, really cool. I am tempted as well to just continue with the expansion a little bit. But I think with 10 kids, we can maybe hold off a little bit. Just a little bit. I'll tell you what we'll do, actually. We could look into kicking some people out of their houses for a while to upgrade the houses to... We could upgrade the houses to stone. That would force everyone to move down into the boarding house whilst that's going on. But then what we do is we see certain groups move back into the houses. This is basically how it works. So you kick people out into the boarding house. The house gets upgraded to stone, but it's not necessarily considered the property of, let's find a house and I'll use it as an example. So, let's find one. Oh god, I need one with a good set of, okay, this one. We'll use this one as an example, or one with, like, more people. I don't think I'm gonna find one. Alright, this one. So, we can assume that, Harleton and Canada are the mother and father of, Angela May. So, if I upgrade this house to stone, what may very well happen is either Angela May and someone that she is perhaps, dating or married to or whatever, they could end up moving into the house and Harleton and Canada would stay in the boarding house because they now have nowhere to live. Or Angela May will stay in the boarding house because Harleton and Canada are the family that move in here. If Angela May was a child, she would come as well. But I think, or a student, I think students are counted in that as well. But it's the same here with Rodolfo. So, what I will do is I'm going to set 2 people to be builders, and I'm going to very slowly go through and start upgrading some of these buildings. So we'll do like 2 at a time, upgrade them to stone. As you can see, a whole bunch of people now living in the boarding house, which is fine. What's going to happen is this building will be torn apart, and we will see basically just better houses, which is going to improve the consumption of firewood. They will consume less firewood. They will be a little bit warmer, and they might be a little bit happier. Speaking of happiness and health, health is up and happiness is up, which is beautiful stuff. So we should see these constructed fairly quickly, which will be good. We could also maybe look into more farms. I might clear out some of this space up here and make it into to farmland. We could make this into farmland as well. It is a little bit further away, but we could very well do it. I guess we'll see. We can see what happens. I will also say our firewood production is not very good. I think I might look into getting another woodcutter. I think we could use one, if I'm honest. So I think I'll throw it... Can I get it back there? No, that's a shame. Can I get it in anywhere here? No. Can I get it there? Oh, I could get a woodcutter done that way. Admittedly a bit far away from the stockpiles, but certainly a space for it. We could get one in there as well. What is this? That's a house. I kind of want to bulldoze that and maybe just chuck another woodcutter next to the one we have already. Oh, the physician died. Damn. I'm very tempted. So let's have a look. So, there are going to be people stuck in here still. No, there's not. Okay. Fair enough. Maybe I was wrong then in my assumption. What I will do though is just continue to upgrade these houses, because having stone ones is going to be nice. It's definitely going to be nice. I think I will also just throw the woodcutter in here. I'm not really going to put anything else in that space, so woodcutter is probably for the best. But I will absolutely prioritize the work on these houses to make sure that they're done first so that people can get back into their homes as opposed to having the woodcutter done first. Because we do have quite a few people living in here, some of them quite elderly. We have Stony living in... Wait, we have just reached... Oh my god, we're reaching capacity and produced goods again. It's unexpected. It was really unexpected that that I'd be making this much food. It really, really is just a little bit unexpected. Let's go ahead and very quickly pause. And let me just remove this stockpile. Which I'm pretty sure what they're going to have to do that is actually take all the stuff off of it. Because I could get another storage barn in here. Which I think might be a good idea. Because it keeps it fairly central and I kind of like that. So, let's get me a storage barn. Could I get like 2 of them in there? No, I can just get the 1. Alright. Get me a storage barn there. And, I guess take your time building it. There's no rail rush, let's be honest. Run me a road down there as well. So that'll be useful to have. This has been built, which is good. We can get a second woodcutter, who will help with the firewood, which I think I'm going to knock up to like 1,000 since we might as well. So there we go. The woodcutters can do their thing. Is that the wood? That is the woodcutter. Hadn't done that way. So yeah, the woodcutter's a little bit far away from the stockpiles, but I'm honestly not too concerned. If I really wanted to, I could add like a small stockpile beside him, I think. Let's see. Yeah, I can add a very small stockpile just there, which might be alright. I can add a very small one there as well. We'll do a little 3x4 stockpile. Or a little 2x5 one, I guess. Just a couple of small stockpiles should do the job. There we go. Just some small ones. We can put firewood around that, and we'll see what ends up happening. Now here's the question: those houses have been upgraded, yet people are still living in here. So there you go. That's kind of an example. Harleton and Canada were the two that were kicked out of their home. So that means we are going to need a new home for them. Now this should be fine to upgrade. No laborer was available. Oh, quite a few people actually died there. All right. The tailor is dead. We need another one. Now that's a problem. There are now no laborers available to replace anyone else if they die. And my one builder is currently working on upgrading these houses. So this is a little bit of an issue, not having enough people. So this is the problem. We need to kind of focus on population growth and sustaining a decent population. Just at the moment, that's proving to be a little bit tricky. So hopefully we can manage. I mean, it's, oh god, a farmer's dead. So my farms are going to be a little bit less efficient. But we do have a couple of new students. Hopefully we're going to see a couple of people come out of being students. 7 students, that's fine. I could turn that off if I wanted to. I could free up some space. Not free up space. I could free up some people and make them and force them to be laborers, but that doesn't seem like a very good idea right now. I reckon we'll be alright. I think this is just a little bit of a slump for Yonkers. I think that's all this is. And I feel like there's no reason to worry. Alright, there's no reason to worry. Yonkers has plenty of food. Plenty of people. We've got students. And I don't need a builder anymore. So that one laborer, that one person can become a laborer. I would put them into the farming slot, but, well, we might as well. There we go. My farms are back up and running the way they should be. And now we just desperately need some laborers. There's no one living in the boarding house anymore, which is fine. And a forester has died. Okay. It would be really nice if some students would come out of school, but we'll not worry too much about it at the moment. Ladies and gentlemen, I am going to leave it there for today. I would say Yonkers has seen its darkest year thus far. We have managed to, we have absolutely managed to lose a few more people than I'm necessarily happy with. But, that said, I think we're okay. We have plenty of food. We have a lot of stored textiles. We have medicine. We have clothes, tools. We have iron, stone, wood, firewood. We are fine. The only thing we don't really have is alcohol, and we'll get that eventually. We'll buy some wheat seeds. When we eventually buy a trading post, we'll buy some wheat seeds, and we can work on alcohol, because why not? We might as well get a tavern in here. It might knock happiness up a little bit, as long as it doesn't hurt productivity. That's all I'm concerned about. But, yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it for today. We just lost a farmer. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Let's not worry about it. That's going to be it for today. Thank you, guys, for watching. This has been part 3 of Banished, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.